JonBenet Ramsey cold case, DNA expert explains how mystery might be solved in short order. Genetic genealogy research is a relatively new field, driven by citizen scientists with a passion for cracking unsolved cases and knowledge of how to look at both DNA and public records databases, according to one of the field's leading experts. Cease Moore, the chief genetic genealogist at Paraben Nanolabs, wants to bring those techniques to one of the country's most riveting unsolved cases. In an interview Tuesday, she stood by her remarks that with her techniques, the 1996 JonBenet Ramsey case could be solved within hours under certain circumstances. There are a lot of caveats and conditions as to how that could happen, she told Fox News Digital Tuesday. It is possible. But, she noted, she needs the agency running the investigation to give her permission to assist. I can't do that without access to the DNA, she said. I would love to be invited to work this case with Boulder. JonBenet's father, John Ramsey, told Fox News Digital in April that he believes there is additional DNA-containing evidence in the possession of Boulder police that could help solve the 1996 case. Moore said she's had success with samples dating back to the 1960s, and that researchers are adept at peeling away contaminants, including the presence of bacteria or foreign DNA. If there is a DNA sample, no matter how small, we would certainly like to give that a try, she said. But they need to be very, very careful where they send that DNA, and they should really make sure it's someone with a really good track record. In 4 years as Paraben's chief genetic genealogist, she said, they have provided scientific tips that helped solve around 225 cases, about one a week. In the past 2 weeks, authorities in different states have announced 2 breakthroughs in cold case investigations involving Paraben. Pennsylvania police arrested David C. Napoli, 68. In connection with the brutal 1975 stabbing death of Lindy Sue Beichler. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office in Florida announced last week that Paraben had helped identify Teresa Caroline Fillingham as a teen whose remains were found buried in 1981 along with 3 other bodies. She had been reported missing a year earlier, when she was 17, but investigators could not identify her for decades. Moore said she was able to zero in on Fillingham in just a few hours because the victim had close relatives whose DNA profiles had been uploaded into one of the 2 small databases she has access to, GEDmatch and Family Tree DNA. The Ramsey family is supporting a Change.org petition appealing to Colorado Gov. Jared Polis to intervene in the case and bring in a firm like Paraben to assist with state-of-the-art DNA testing and genetic genealogy techniques.